This is a beautiful, vibrant cannellini bean with kale and toasted almond pesto recipe. And first I'm going to take some almonds and I'm just going to put them in a Ziploc bag and take the back of a big spoon and crush them up. The recipe usually calls for sliced almonds, but I didn't have them, so this is another alternative. So do whichever you like. Throw them on a baking sheet and throw them in the oven at 350 for about 5 to 7 minutes or until it's fragrant. You don't want them to get too dark. They'll be bitter. So anyway, I'm gonna squeeze up this lemon and take off the stems of kale. This is lacinato or dinosaur kale, and it's a dark green color. There's also green curly kale, and I like the green curly kale because it's more gives it a more delicate color, just a little bit lighter. And this is a darker pesto. Just visually, it's different. Either kale obviously works. So I'm just chunking this up because it's going to go in a food processor, and I'm going to throw it in the salad spinner, put water in it, agitate it, get rid of the water, spin it, and make sure there's, clean your greens. There's can be a lot of stuff hiding in there. Anyway, so moving on to the tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes, but you can also use a nice big ripe tomato. It's also just a texture issue or what's in season or what looks best. So cherry tomatoes look better to me today. Here's some garlic. I'm going to take out, this got some green roots in it, so I'm going to take out some of the green roots because we're eating it raw. If I was going to cook it, I might leave in the green roots, and garlic is arbitrary. If you like garlic, throw in a bunch. If you don't like garlic, just throw in a little, but the recipe is online with a certain amount of garlic. I'm just slicing that up. I'm not chunking it because it will go in the food processor. So these almonds are out and they are done, and now we're moving on to the food processor. I'm going to throw in the garlic and throw in the kale. This is one head of kale and it'll fit into a food processor. You can see that there's a little bit of stem in there, and that's totally fine, but I got most of the stems out. Adding in the salt and pepper, olive oil, and lemon juice, and I'm just going to pulse this slightly. I don't want to make a pulverized pesto out of it. I want to see little green chunks. So just lightly, like a couple times, you'll see it works really fast, and I'm doing it at actual speed, so you see that it doesn't take too long. And then I'm going to throw this, I threw in the almonds in here, but you can just throw it all in the bowl together. I didn't pulse the almonds anymore because I had already chopped them up. So throw this all in a bowl and mix in the cannellini beans, mix in the tomatoes, and this is great because you can serve this at room temperature, which I'm going to do today. Or you can cook it if you want it a little bit warmer. You can serve it over quinoa or pasta. This is gochugaru, and it's a Korean chili flake, or you can use crushed red chili flakes if you want to bring up the heat just a little bit more. And then there's Parmesan. So I had a taste of this, added more salt and lemon juice to taste. I like to put the Parmesan on the bottom of the plate because there's all these beautiful colors that I want to see. Sometimes I'll top it with a little bit more Parmesan. This is definitely a dish where you want to check your teeth afterwards, and you can find the full recipe at eatsimplefood.com.